This question comes from Kylie, who asks a seemingly simple question. What would happen if every single object on Earth started casting 2 shadows instead of 1? This isn't a trick of the light. It is our reality now, and the question sent in by a viewer named Kylie isn't why it happened, but what would happen next. To answer this, we need to do some detective work on the very nature of light and shadow in the style of Randall Munro's What If books. For everything to have 2 shadows, we need a second light source, and not just a new lamp in your living room. We're talking about a second Sunday appearing in our solar system. Let's call this new one Sunday Beta. It wouldn't be a twin of our Sunday, or its gravity would immediately throw the planets into chaos. Instead, imagine it is a smaller, dimmer star, far enough away to not instantly cook us, but close and bright enough to be a major source of light. Think of it like a giant, permanent, impossibly bright full moon in the sky, permanently. Goodbye, night. Goodbye, astronomy. Hello, permanent, mild confusion for every person and animal on the planet. So, how would this double shadow life feel? Well, say goodbye to simple tasks. Sports would become a nightmare, judging the distance of a ball, nearly impossible. Driving? Your depth perception would be completely thrown off. And architecture and art? The entire concept of shading would have to be reinvented. Photographers and filmmakers would have a collective meltdown. Do I light for Sunday A or Sunday B? But the 2 shadows are just the visible symptom of a much bigger problem. The real changes are environmental. With 2 suns, our planet's climate system would go haywire. The delicate balance of heating and cooling that drives our weather would be shattered. We'd see radically new wind patterns, unpredictable storms, and a total reshuffling of the world's climate zones. The Sahara might get rain, while the Amazon dries out. And the extra energy, even from a dimmer sun, it would add up. The planet would heat up significantly, accelerating polar ice melt and sea level rise. Or 2, shadows would be cast on a world that is becoming increasingly unfamiliar and hostile. And we can't forget about the rest of life on Earth. Plants, which depend on light for growth, would be disoriented. Their internal clocks, governed by light and dark cycles, would be broken. No more nights means no more rest for many plants and animals. Nocturnal creatures would be in deep trouble, while some animals might evolve to use the 2 shadows for a kind of shadow-based GPS. But that would take millennia. In the short term, it is mass confusion from the bottom of the food chain to the top. So, there you have it. A world with 2 shadows isn't just a visual quirk. It is a planet with a broken climate, disoriented life, and a humanity struggling to adapt to a fundamentally new reality. It is a reminder that even the simplest things, like the single shadow you cast on a sunny day, are the result of a delicate and precise cosmic arrangement. So the next time you see your shadow, give it a little thanks, because dealing with 2 of them is a lot more trouble than it is worth.